Let me start with something that might sound a little harsh, but it's the truth. If a man is constantly busy when it comes to you, he's usually not busy. He's just not interested. I know that sounds brutal. And before you get mad at me in the comments, hear me out for a second. Because the problem isn't that women are naive. The problem is that men are often very polite about their disinterest. They won't say it directly. They won't tell you, "Hey, I'm not that into you." Instead, they say something much easier. "I've just been really busy lately." And if you've ever found yourself wondering, is he actually busy? Or is he just not that into me? Then this video might save you months of confusion. Because today we're talking about 7 clear signs he's not busy. He's just not interested. And some of these are uncomfortable to hear, but they will make your dating life a lot simpler. So if you want the truth about attraction, dating, and human psychology, you're in the right place. But before we start, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos about relationship psychology, dating advice, and love facts. And tell me in the comments what topic you'd like me to talk about next. All right, my lovies, let's get into it. Sign 1, the 3-hour text. Let's start with something almost every woman has experienced. You text him, and then nothing. 1 hour passes, 2 hours. 3 hours later, you finally get, "Sorry, just saw this." Now listen, everyone gets busy sometimes, but here's the difference. When a man likes you, he doesn't disappear every single time. Even the busiest people find 10 seconds to text, "Hey, I'm busy right now, I'll text you later." That's effort. But if every single conversation with him feels like you're waiting in line at the DMV, he's not busy. You're just not a priority. And that doesn't mean you're not amazing. It just means he's not that invested. And the sooner you see that, the easier it gets. Sign 2, the maybe we'll see. Here's another classic. You try to make plans, and he says something like, "Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I'll let you know." Now again, this might sound small, but watch what people do when they really want something. They don't say maybe. They say, "When are you free?" Because when a man is excited to see you, he locks it in. But when he keeps things vague, open, flexible, undefined, that's not mystery. That's low interest. And I know some of you are thinking, "But Sophie, what if he's just bad at planning?" Sure. But funny how men suddenly become great planners when it's something they really want. And before we continue, let me say something important. Most women don't miss the first sign. They miss the patterns. And sign number 3 is one that people excuse all the time. Sign 3, the disappearing act. Everything feels normal. You text, you talk, you flirt, and then suddenly, he disappears. For 2 days, 3 days. Sometimes a week. Then he comes back like nothing happened. "Hey, stranger." Now again, let's be fair. Life happens. But someone who likes you doesn't randomly vanish like a character in a mystery movie. Because when someone values you, they maintain consistency. And inconsistency is one of the biggest signals of low emotional investment. Not because he's evil, not because he's playing games, but because you're not at the center of his attention. Sign 4, the late night specialist. Now this one is interesting, because some women mistake it for interest. He texts you, but only late at night, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight. Suddenly he's very available, very talkative, very curious about your evening. But during the day, silence. Now listen, if someone only shows up when they're bored, or lonely, or a little drunk, that's not romantic interest. That's convenience. And you deserve more than being someone's midnight entertainment. And if you've recognized yourself in one of these so far, don't worry. Almost every woman has ignored at least one of these signs. But the next one is the one that creates the most confusion. Because it gives just enough hope to keep you stuck. Sign 5, the "you're amazing, but." This is the compliment trap. He tells you things like, "You're amazing. You're such a great girl. You deserve someone who treats you better." Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. When a man truly wants you, he doesn't talk about how amazing you are for someone else. He talks about how lucky he is. So when compliments are followed by distance, hesitation, or emotional walls, it's not admiration. It's a soft rejection. Sign 6. The effort imbalance. Let me ask you something. Who usually starts the conversations? Who suggests meeting? Who keeps the interaction alive? If it's almost always you, that's a problem. Because attraction creates momentum. A man who likes you will naturally reach out. Not perfectly, not every day, but enough that you feel wanted. If the energy is always coming from your side, you're not in a connection. You're in a one-person project. And the last sign is the one that most people ignore the longest. Because technically, nothing is wrong. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. Sign 7. The confusion. Here's the biggest one. You feel confused. Not excited, not secure, not calm. Confused. You constantly ask yourself questions like, does he like me? Is he just busy? Am I overthinking? And here's the hard truth. When someone genuinely likes you, you don't spend your time decoding their behavior. Interest feels clear. Effort feels obvious. And confusion? Confusion usually means the energy isn't mutual. Now listen, this video isn't meant to make you cynical. It's meant to make things simpler. Because the moment you stop chasing people who are too busy, you suddenly have time for the ones who aren't. And the right person won't make you wonder where you stand. They won't make you question their interest. They won't leave you guessing. They'll make time. Because when someone truly wants you, they don't get busy. They get closer. And if you found yourself recognizing a few of these signs, don't be hard on yourself. Almost everyone has been there. But once you see the patterns, you can't unsee them. And that's when dating gets a lot easier. If you watched all the way until the end, comment this emoji below. I'd love to see how many of my lovies made it to the end of this video. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to 1001 Relationship Facts for more content about relationships, psychology, and love. And if you want to know 7 bad habits that make women less attractive, check out my last video. It's right here on the channel. Thank you for watching, my lovies, and I'll see you in the next video.